I'm not doing a starting screen just because I kind of wanted to just get into it and, like, just have fun. So, that's what we're doing. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Alright. We're gonna play a little bit of, some Phoenix Wright again today. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, we're gonna continue where we left off, starting the, like, first episode of Turnabout Samurai. Day 1 Investigation. Grah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Ooh, cool art. Alright. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. Ooh, love the art, dude. Ooh, neat. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Ooh, looks so neat.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old.
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, as a man that likes himself some cartoons, there is nothing wrong of liking shows that have a target demographic that is much younger than you are. Okay, cartoons are awesome. Also, there's plenty of adult cartoons too, but like, just saying. Just saying.
Hey, I'm only 17.
Yeah, so knowing that she's 17 and how she was, like, portrayed in the art last stream in, like, episode 2, I don't appreciate that. That makes me feel very uncomfortable. Ew. That was not cool for the game to do that to her. That was weird. Like, I get the illusion is meant to be like, oh, she's allowing her sister to speak through her, but they didn't need, like, I don't know, I feel like they could have done that in a way, much more tasteful way, artistically speaking. Like, than, you know, like, I was really hoping she was an adult, and now knowing that she wasn't, just like, ugh, God. I mean, it's still kind of weird to do that anyway, but, like, even weirder, now knowing that she's definitely under 18. That is gross. This game is cool, but I don't like that part. Anyways.
That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey! Don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close off the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. Law offices. How am I supposed to pay rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Alright. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bring, bring. I didn't need to do that. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that TV show?
Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No! I mean, he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear!
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office! Quick! Please, Nick!
Oh, that's rough. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Co-Law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show, The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes, Wright and Co-Law offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick!
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Oh! Looks like some things have changed in the office. Actually, no, they have not. I don't know why I thought they did. I thought that was like something else. Alright, Tuck. What to do? Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No! We just don't have enough information.
Okay. Okay. I guess we moved to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Oh, wow. What's wrong, Ma? It's him. In the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he's definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Yes.
Something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick!
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
what happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yeah, yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 a.m. that morning. Well, 10 at that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Oh jeez. What the heck happened to him?
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer, dead! He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
That is a very round, perfectly round hole. Like, holy crap. A samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
The steel samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick! How can you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey! Who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. I don't know why, Bianca.
My bad.
The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Powers Alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning, I came to the studios at 9 a.m. At 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking. Something I accidentally clicked. But before it was time to click, they arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick! Let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Alright.
Time for us to go to the main gate of the studio. Oh yeah.
October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show!
Hey, how you doing, Hamza? Thank you for being here, man.
Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me!
Sorry! We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great! I'm security! And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out!
Gawkers?
Gawkers! Sightseers! Tourists! I know the type. You heard about the incident that came snoop around. Yesterday, something horrible happens.
Oh, well, that happened so fast.
Or lawyer, stop.
Oh my god, she's like, I can't even keep up with her. Hippie clothes, what are these coming to the day that have a cold?
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen what when you're spoken to use today.
Alright. Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressed up against the gate. Alright. Looks like a studio event. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Alright. The computer that runs the studio security camera.
Hey! No touching!
I think that might be about it. An overshare map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Alright, I think that's about it. For like, alright, let's talk. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days,
No! You were a star?
only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow!
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star too. Back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
I don't know, you could have a lot of fun playing big villains. And then like do like the cool evil laughs. Or like something, I don't know. Will Bowers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Bowers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by
I don't know why I do voices like this.
his mask.
I'm gonna try like not do it so intense because it's like hurting my voice a bit.
You wouldn't want it. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me.
I'm gonna do this one instead.
Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the big Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person here went by here between 1 and 2:30 when that murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He is a killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Anything more to talk about? Alright, probably have to move back to the detention center and try to see if there's any way we could get a letter of...
Hello! Hello? How's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. Security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, it's the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me
Suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe.
I'm calling it now. Someone went into the studio dressed up as him with the mask and everything and then killed the guy. That's what happened. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio.
But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
How is this request added to the court record? I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Alright.
Yeah, we're going back. Alright. Blah, blah, blah.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize that bold childish scrawl.
How is this request given to the security lady?
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Oh, yes? Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey! Oh, sorry, that's a girl.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Guide map of Global Studios added to the court record.
Outside Studio 1.
Oh wow, interesting. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all... Oh, yeah, your boyfriend, Phoenix. Your boyfriend is all upset with you right now. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Sound effects are interesting. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
Examine. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going through the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. Where? There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bush. Maybe I should take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Looks like his head fell off. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right. To Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke up. It took that tree down with it too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. I don't know if there's really anything else to check. The investigation. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. Oh, the autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Okay, reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there at Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. That doesn't make sense because he arrived there in the morning, didn't he? At the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. Security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed him my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
So does that mean we can show her our badge? I don't know. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
Besides the evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai headed toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh!
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Alright. No, okay,
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. That's a... Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ah! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk about it with the detective himself. These things are more important, you know.
I don't know why I gave her that accent. Like,
Oh, just to the left. Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check photos every day, you see.
okay, reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in the central...
I'm really trying to, like, find her voice again.
This guard station is in the central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the who did that, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Automatic camera. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera.
It's automatic.
It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. Well, I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the...
I'm trying to, like, find her voice.
I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go... before going home, I do.
Okay.
Hey, no touching!
Okay, yeah, so probably not gonna find any more information with that. It's like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. Oh! Alright. Alright, can we not go to see the actual... Yeah, okay. Maybe we should just move to the new location then. Alright, there we go. October 16th, Global Studios Employee Area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Alright. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick! Let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
You shouldn't be stealing stuff. What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
That's the murder weapon. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or popcorn. Something. Popcorn, at least.
But wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this.
Ladies first. Okay. Try. Look here. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in the film studio? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Is there any way for us to go inside the dressing room? Okay. October 16th, Global Studios, dressing room. The Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Okay, time to examine. It's locked. It looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is just the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on!
No. And how can you tell me the name of a show just by looking at the wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry!
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs do you have? How many stomachs does this girl have? Alright. Oh, there's a bag.
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. Okay, I think that might... Okay. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Alright, I think that's just about it for the dressing room. Move! Employee area! Move! Studio main gate. Move! Studio 1! Move! Can we not... Alright, so how do we access that?
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What was that? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Don't show him that, he'll confiscate it. I just wanted to show it off.
Oh, wait. Don't show him that, he'll confiscate it. Alright, he's the one that gave us the autopsy. Well, we can't show her the... No, I'm just confused, like... That's outside Studio 1. Detention center. I guess we could maybe see if is there anything else to talk with her about? Nope. Okay, maybe we can if we use examine, we can do this. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
Alright, we're in!
Seems way too heavy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, move. Inside Studio 1. Now we just had to examine the door thing. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, examine. They outlined where jackhammers... I like how they outlined every detail exactly, rather than just doing, like, a little circle around the head, like you usually see, like, on the floor. That's an interesting thing. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound would leave a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Okay.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look! A megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. Ladder.
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa! It's heavier than I thought!
Hey, you, no touching that! Okay, it's a little girl.
Hey, you, no touching that.
Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know! Who are you?
Who, me? Oh wait, no. Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant.
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Willpower.
We're lawyers, representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us.
Okay, I want to finish examining things real quick. Well, okay, so we already did the camera right here. Looks like a backdrop for the stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right. I think that might be about it.
Alright, let us do the asking of questions.
Alright. Day of the crime. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes! I was in studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers...
Oh wait, the employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place, actually. Oh, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Okay, well, Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just that afternoon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us out. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Alright, sensing. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Okay.
We are going to go and move LJ to your way.
Studio main gate. 16th.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Talk. Assistant's claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask...
Oh, I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone out from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dare question me? All right, you better tell me, and you tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin! Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you youngins are...
Oh my god, she's going on another rant. I can't even keep up with that shit. She left. I'm just getting some water. Oh my god. Voicing this lady is not doing good for my voice.
Alright.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Alright, the operator that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick! Maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. The 15th of October. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. Oh, I didn't even need to know this. Never mind. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh, it's like 307. There. Enter.
Hey, it printed the data for that day. Let's see what we got.
Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence.
Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers, photo, question mark, photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was a joke. Just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea of who the killer really was. The real killer was. Maybe it's really that security lady? To be continued. Alright. Saving content. Alright. Now we're doing day 2 of episode 3 trial. Alright. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, room number 4. Oh! And his prosecutor boyfriend is in court with us. Let's go. Hell yeah. Alright.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This main gate to the studio, This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. On that day. Past the security station, there's a gate. See? Past that, there are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Bowers. And the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area till noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went on to Studio 1 from the employee area, I'm guessing, yeah. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead later that day at 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged into the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone would like to hear it again? Should I listen to that whole thing again?
Gonna save our game in case we mess up somehow. We wanna save so we can go back. Oh yeah.
Alright. I think I could probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her first name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Like, dude, her kawaii eyes and blush, dude, that, like, wow. He's like,
Ma'am, I'm gay.
anyways, your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma.
Okay, and she's going on her, like, stuff I can't keep up with. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony. Witness account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been going a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gates from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was headed towards the studio.
Okay. Now we're gonna do some pressing this one.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not doing the old lady voice when we're repeating to press her. I'm only doing the new details, because, oh my god. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest... Okay, wait, I forgot.
Hold it!
So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could get into the go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning.
Right now, I'm trying to press every single one.
Hold it!
A run through. They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If that was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there in the afternoon?
I had some errands to run that morning.
Hold it! What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching a poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always.
The white lady. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
Well, it's kind of too late for that. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Got to press everyone. Oh yes.
Boom, boom. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from there until 5.
Hold it! So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second.
Of course, I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Snipper whapper!
Snipper Whapper. Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the whole afternoon. The whole time? Very well. What did you see?
Hold it! How did you know that?
Oh ho ho! I have my ways, that overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
That's a little mean, but okay. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by his security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
Hold it! 2? You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well,
Who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skimmies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers. The man right there was heading toward the studio.
hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Go wax in your ears, honey. You got wax in your ears, honey?
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
No, can't she get her cake somewhere else? Okay. Okay, so time of death was 2:30.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag, Ms. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about this man in the photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Ms. Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course, did your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble pulling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that this person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Alright, the secret proof that you're just bringing up out of nowhere, what is it?
What? Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should all be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Ugh. Wow, old Windbag left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Alright. The man in the photo. I never saw anything.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle.
Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeaks.
The man in the photo.
Never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Hold it!
Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on the straight up and blah 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 blah. Old people talk.
No hate to old people.
Mr. Wright,
please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning during run-through of the action scene.
hold it!
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops and such, around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Hold
it! Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he was supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So, Powers strained his ankle.
I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her! She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know the Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. What? Hold it! He broke a prop? Sure did. Samurai spear. Is samurai spear the murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write down this in the court record. The murder weapon as a break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Oh yeah, right there. Apparently, he strained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Where is the steel samurai costume now? Actually, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Save in progress in case we mess up. Oh yeah.
Alright. I think I'll wait to see where this goes. I suppose since there weren't any additional crew members at the studio that day, it's quite likely that it was the defendant inside that costume. I see no problem with this evidence. Most perceptive, Your Honor. Still doesn't seem that convinced me yet. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, it was. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. Hold it! Are you sure?
Objection!
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by a witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let them have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Well, ma'am, I'm gay!
Oh, Windbag sure has balls. Well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay.
Let us look at evidence. What can we find? Oh, huh, 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 huh.
Objection! Oh wait, I didn't mean to present it, damn it. Fuck! I didn't mean to do that shit. Okay. Okay, so Studio 1 is where it happened. What about Studio 2? I mean, I guess there is that gate though. You need to go through there. So if you go through the main gate, then you have to go so I don't know if that really does anything. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't know. That time of death, the time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Hold it! Are you ready? Oh my god, okay. I don't know. Like, nobody else went there. But, like, how do we know for sure, though? Like, just because, like... I don't know. Like, everything else seems to check out, but then, like... But, like, how do we know just simply based on that? I don't know if
Objection!
Thing, but, like... Hold on. Like, it's not exactly for sure him. Like, and the stance is a bit... like, this photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, is, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes it by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer guard in the guard station records all security game data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that the back of the photo are printed with words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo 2.
Even I know that it means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2. Yeah, true. I just chose this just because I was thinking, is it just because, I mean, I really don't know, because, like, I was like, what else is there? Like, I really have no idea. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of those photos. I mean, yeah, true, that's a good point. I was more so just thinking, there's no way that it's guaranteed to be him. I don't know. I was just like, it's gotta be that, right? Like, I don't know. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
She's the only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. This means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to know too, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldback? Ah, that's right! I just remembered. Oh, conveniently, you remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
How convenient! I see. Your testimony, please. Alright, the other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you know? Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldback, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I only just remembered it. How convenient. I know.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright. I can't talk. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Alright.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
Oh yeah, forgot. We need to press her on that.
Hold it!
Another job.
That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes.
Oh, great.
But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious. Hold it!
How many photos are there usually?
On a day when we're open to the public, we get more than 500 people. But on filming days or rehearsal days, well, we don't have much money. We never get more than 50, and that's a big day.
Do you back up all security camera data? So frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious.
Hold it!
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at the faces for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Bowers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out the photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
Oh, a fanboy.
Fanboy.
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging out about. One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Of course, how convenient.
The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased,
it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
why is a kid that young doing by themselves?
What? What?
I don't know.
Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, we'll see his type there every day. You can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
So, my stream just, like, decided to, like, cut off, like, because of my internet just shutting down for, like, a couple of minutes. I don't know what that was about, but we're back, yay! Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna make sure that I have my phone on for, like, the, like, stream manager thing. Luckily, though, it wasn't too long, so unfortunately, there is a bit of it that cut out, like, while I was, like, playing, and I didn't realize my stream was, like, off, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna make sure that I've got I'm trying to like make sure that like yeah, okay. So I wanna at least try to like do a little bit more and then go from there. So yay! Sorry about that. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back. So, unfortunately, we eventually did catch her in a bit of a, live being like, oh, actually, I did see somebody. It was a little kid that was a fanboy, and apparently there's, like, a drain that leads to, like, the studio thing or something. So, that's about where we're at right now, and the recess has been called, so that's where we're at right now. I am so sorry. Like, ugh, technical difficulties, gotta love that.
Yes?
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only one likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we'll play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't say like that. Alright, back in the court. Oh yeah, we're doing court things. Oh yeah. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution thoughts on this matter?
I don't know why I made him English there for a moment, my bad. Like, can't have everyone. Like, I'm trying to do a little bit of, like, you know, yeah. The prosecution thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have that may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Maybe the lady? Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
Good thing we have saving our game on our side.
Alright. Alright, so, it was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What, whippersnapper?
Hey! Welcome, Jerry Smee, how are you? It's nice to have you here. The stream's going alright so far. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. It says that it's only the first 5 minutes, but unfortunately, like, my stream cut, like, my internet cut out for a few minutes, so now we're back. But yo, it's so cool to have you here. I hope your day is going lovely so far. Thank you for being here. Stream is going alright so far.
Order, order! Hi, is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Ms. Oldbag to you!
Ms. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Well, why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. Okay, let's make sure my mic's working. Alright.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Alright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. I've honestly no idea.
Save.
The very same reasoning that would make Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions the other day.
But why would I do something so horrible to Mr. Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter! When I was that age, I could pin my own man in 10-second stops!
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, feel free to ask away. You're all good. I hope your day's going well, by the way, Jerry. What?
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. White.
Can't talk today.
Mr. Wright, you have no proof of that You have no proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Wouldn't have been this.
Take that!
Your Honor, because like it was said that it was too heavy for a kid to hold. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's yeah, because the spear is also with the person who was wearing the costume, and not the boy. Like how would the boy have taken it if it was already with someone else? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Ms. Wendy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
All right.
Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree! Me! I'm talking!
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Ms. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not talk about? By whom?
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
We will testify.
Witness testimony. My lips were sealed. Level Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
They said they had nothing to do with it. See? So they told me to just pretend that they hadn't been at the studios that day. What if you're accusing me? I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Ms. Oldbag. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to keep my mouth shut. And I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
My lips were sealed. Did you restart the stream? I'm sure I've been here for like an hour. Yes. So what happened basically is my Wi-Fi died for like a couple of minutes, and that's what stopped my stream, so I had to restart. So that's why it says like 13 minutes, instead of like an hour, over an hour or something. So,
Yep. We're back.
my Wi-Fi came back, but for a couple of minutes it just went like, whoop. And I don't know why, but we're back, so it's all good. By the way, Hops, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm okay, just been lurking while I eat. Hey, Valid. I hope you're enjoying your food. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
Hold it!
So, you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Yeah, there were some other people at the studios at the theater.
Hold it!
Who were those people? These people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of that action scene without the director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer at around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2. There was a Studio 2? How did you forget? It's on the map.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Yep, right there, blinking, baby. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Boom, bum, 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 bum. Continue.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Hold it! Ms. Oldbeck, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag. And more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. All right.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Get it right?
Oh, really? It's nothing. or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We need to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr.
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't know. I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor Old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, continue. Alright, I think we could play for at least, like, another 20 minutes. Like, yeah, I think, like, more or less in 20 minutes. Like, up to, like, 2 o'clock, like, my time. And, yeah. Gonna save our progress. Oh, yeah. Save our progress. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Alright. What to do? What do you think we should do?
What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios pronto. That means soon in Spanish. We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
Okay, well... Move to studio main gate. October 18th.
No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey! In the guard station! Look! She left her donuts! What? I wasn't going to eat them.
Okay. Probably want to go to employee area. October 18th, Global Studios employee area.
Look! It's that assistant girl! Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it. Is it true?
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you could work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. 'Cause lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh? Oh! Well, then I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you there then. Later then. Good luck with your investigation.
Okay.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you?
What? Do you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa! She's serious? Oh. Save. Back. Leave it be. No, I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. And if we take it off, the assistant will get yelled at by you-know-who.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, I didn't expect her to take it that hard. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. Okay, let's see here. There's a bike. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Okay, let's see. There's a ladder. Yeah, there's no clues there. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Okay. The same stakes. Probably clean up. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I think that might be about it. To, like, examine here. Yeah, pretty much. We already looked at that. Rick! Alright, let's see what we do now. Move. Dressing. Well, do we go to... I think we should go to the main gate, probably. And then move to outside Studio 1. Not sure. Because if they aren't in the employee area, then maybe they'll be here.
Hey, Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after that commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2? We heard about that at the trial today. It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Alright. Going to a new location. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. Hell yeah!
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Examine.
Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay?
Oh well, it's locked.
Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Oh, right. Ooh, a table. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they just ate T-bone steaks too.
What is with the what is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But sometimes that something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know, it just feels odd.
There's big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2.
Probably. No, it doesn't look like anything like a studio. Nah, maybe. Is there like anything else to? I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Okay, so I think that might be about it. Oh, you can slide. Okay, never mind. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. Looked like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look,
I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Okay, what's this? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, well, we've looked at the table. I think that's about it here. Outside Studio 1. Bum 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 bum. Inside Studio 1? We'll see if someone's in here. October 18th, Studio 1.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
I mean, I don't really see anything new here that we haven't looked at already. What else is there left for us to do here? Main gate. Maybe we could talk to Ms. Oh yeah, okay, just willpower, so we don't have the option to talk to Ms. Oldbeck. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You could say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
I'm sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. The fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of.
That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Alright, the director. Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. I'm yawning.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and, I'm trying to, like, think here. I have, like, no idea what else to talk about. Where else can we go? Maybe we can, like... Yeah, so we can slide. But then again, I don't know if there's, like, really anything else to look at. October 18th. Global Studios dressing room.
This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Wright... I can't... I'm Mr. Wright. That's what Mr. Power says, at least.
I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a good point. There's no slide option either, so...
Is there?
Mr. Powers is back. I wonder what's inside.
Maya, leave us alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I have to buy that issue. Okay, well, that's frustrating. Something about cosmetics. Already clicked on before. I have, like, no idea where else to go here.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking how am I gonna live without you by my side.
I don't know. Slide options here. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol up there. It's like studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Huh. It's been turned off for the day. Okay, so at least that's new information of some kind. Thinking, how am I gonna live without you by my side? Yeah, so I guess we could try going. I don't know. I guess we could maybe see if there's anything if we can present to. Yeah, maybe there's something we can present to Powers. So I'm gonna present him the photo because that's pretty interesting. I want to ask him who he thinks it could be or something. I don't know. Regarding this photograph,
Yes?
this really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right?
Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest.
But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room.
Yes! I guess they snuck in and took it when I was asleep.
But who? Okay, well, we found this card key in your dressing room.
Oh, that's mine, yes!
Can people outside the studios get these cards?
I don't think so. Even I have to return this card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Huh. I really don't know what else we can do from here. I have like no idea. Regarding the murdered weapon,
Yes!
is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it effectively.
Alright. Something real quick. Okay.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run through?
Oh, yeah, I goofed on the round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away.
With duct tape, we heard.
Guy to Global Studios.
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry.
Okay, so I guess we're not really gonna get anywhere else with him. Huh.
Move.
Maybe, trying to think here. My goodness, who else? Is there, like, anyone else that we could speak to? Okay, you know what? Like, is there something we're missing here somewhere? Oh! There's some flowers here. Yeah, but like that fence is kind of broken.
Wow, they're so pretty, blah blah blah. We've went through that before.
Oh my god, like that fence is a bit broken right there. But it's not gonna comment on anything else, I guess. Okay, trying to think here.
Move.
I really don't know. Honestly, this is probably a good time for us to stop for today, just because, like,
Oh my god.
but, I am gonna save our game real quick. Alright, so I think here is where we're gonna end for now, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Hops, for being here, man, I appreciate it. And, I think this is where we're gonna stop for today. I believe next stream should be next Sunday. Thank you, or like maybe Friday night if I'm able to, Friday or Saturday night. But the most the guaranteed absolutely guaranteed next stream will be Sunday for sure. If not Saturday or Friday or Saturday. So thank you guys so much for your time, and I hope you both have a lovely day. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you.